Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode brought to you by your host, Debo Knows. In this week's episode, we will be talking about accessibility, why it is important for web design, and how to run reports using the Chrome extensions Lighthouse and Waves to audit websites in terms of accessibility scores. So, first, why is accessibility important? Accessibility makes sure that websites, documents, or mostly anything you use on the computer are easily usable for people who have disabilities. For example, someone who is blind uses a screen reader to use the computer. If your website is not labeled and formatted in the proper way, then the screen reader won't be able to pick up an accurate representation of what the website is displaying, causing the blind person not to be able to understand the site. So not only is accessibility the right thing to do to make sure that everyone, regardless if they have a disability or not, can use your website, it makes sense from a business perspective because you want more people, regardless of a disability, to use your website. And there are some lawsuits in the works right now in regards to accessibility, like the Domino's online ordering website, and those proceedings are happening as we speak right now. So we're going to come to my website that I made in the previous lab, and we're going to audit this using both Wave and Lighthouse. So first, we're going to do a Wave report. You just come up here, use this extension, and a small report is made over here, and it generates a report on the potential errors and accessibility the user's website might have. So it tells you like there's alerts, there's errors, there's structural elements, and then you can come over to details. So for example, this error, I'm missing alternative text on this picture. So when a screen reader goes to read out and describe what the picture looks like, it's not going to be able to, say it's the Madden 20 cover. It's probably just going to say picture. And there's other things that this Wave report generates, based on just like structural elements. And it pops up the second level heading is there. This generates a report on like the spacing. Yeah, no page regions or area landmarks were found. So that is the Wave report. Next, we're going to do a Lighthouse report. You would just come up to here, and it takes a little bit for it to load. I already generated the report. So it comes to here, it gives you a score based on performance, accessibility, best practices, and CEO. As you can see, my website didn't really perform that well, but it does have a 78 in accessibility, which isn't, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. So we're going to come down here and look at like why I scored the way I scored. So you can see a lot of the like icons, buttons, and images and links don't really use alt text that well or have discernible names. So when someone would be going to click on a link on my website, it's not really unique. I think I just put like click here. Here doesn't really describe where here is going to. So when someone who is using a screen reader, gets it described back to them as here, they don't really know where that's going to go and where it leads to, and it makes it unclear about what that link is doing. So Wave and Lighthouse are common tools that are used for accessibility for web development. If you're interested in learning more about web development, I suggest that you go to w3.org. It has like all the, fundamentals on what accessibility is, the design and development, and the policies that are behind it right now. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this week's episode, and I hope to see you guys all here back next week. Thank you.